Hello again. So this video is the second video part of the professional data engineering certification preparation, and then in this video we are going to learn how to data stream data from PostgreSQL to the BigQuery. So basically it's a replication of data from PostgreSQL to BigQuery. Let's see what we are going to do in this lab. So we will prepare a Cloud SQL for PostgreSQL instance using the Google Cloud Console. So this is the console actually, and then import data into the Cloud SQL instance, create a data stream connection profile for the PostgreSQL database, again the connection data stream connection profile for the BigQuery destination. So PostgreSQL going to be the source and BigQuery is going to be the destination in this lab. Now and after that we will create a data stream and start the replication. So three major thing I am seeing: connection with the PostgreSQL, BigQuery, and then the data stream for streaming the data. And then we, as usual, we will validate the existing data and changes are replicated correctly into the BigQuery or not. Now let's start with the lab. So start, and then as I suggested, and it's a well suggested method to use the incognito mode instead of using your own project. And then when you are going to do in the new project setup, so you need to accept some things, few term and conditions from the Google side. And yes, let's start. Next. Okay, so it's started now. Better we will see the instruction in the big screen. So what we are going to do, first of all, activate the Cloud SQL, and I will copy this. Okay, so first of all, activate it. You need to authenticate and authorize. Meanwhile, what it is saying, so we have activated the cloud cell, and then when you are connected, you are already authenticated, and then project is set to the project ID, and the project is set to your project ID. So it's already been configured. I mean, the project ID is already set to our project ID, this one, and then the output contains a line that declare the project ID for this session. So your cloud platform, yeah, so it should show this message here. Yes, your cloud platform project in this session is set to your project basically. So this is the project, and then now we are ready to use. Let's see what it is saying. So just we will here in the cloud cell, we are going to use this gcloud command in the CLI, means command line tool, and then it comes as a pre-install. It's saying like gcloud is pre-installed in the Google command line tool in the cloud cell, so we don't have to install it. Generally we used to, if we in our local machine, if we are going to play with the Google CLI commands, then we have to install the gcloud in our local machine. But it's already, since we are in the Google environment, Google Cloud environment basically, so we don't have to set up it from our own, and it's already configured. So let's jump to this command line. It's optional, but yeah, just we will see everything is set up properly or not. So it is point number 3, 4, and 5 is optional, but we should do it. So yeah, paste and run and hide this one. Yes, so I executed that, and then it's showing like, yeah, the activated and account is this one. Similarly, it was saying like I should see, then we saw that, so that's right. Now the second optional command, it's asking to run this one to see the project ID basically. Yes, so list of project ID it will show, and this is our project ID. So only one project it is showing in this gcloud config, and that's our project, the one we assigned for this lab. Now after that, yeah, we saw it. Then so that was actually prerequisite for this lab. Now actual task is going to start. So in this what it is saying, create a database for the replication. In this section you will prepare a Cloud SQL for PostgreSQL database for data streaming application. So now create a Cloud SQL database, and for creating the Cloud SQL database, run the following command to enable the Cloud SQL API. So two things. First, we can also check, go to the applications, where, yeah, apps, make it down, not apps, API and services. Libraries, yes, and then what it was asking, Cloud SQL API. So just search this Cloud SQL API, this one. So it's already enabled basically, but yeah, I don't know why it's asking to enable it from here also, but okay, as it is suggesting, so we can enable it. So in this CLI command, so I'm enabling the, so cloud services enabled the SQL admin googleapis.com. so this API, Google SQL admin API is enabled now, and then enable the Cloud SQL API. Now it's asking to run the second CLI command basically, to create a Cloud SQL for PostgreSQL database instance. So just copy this and paste it here, and then hit run. It's processing, creating SQL instance for Postgres 14. It will be created in the Europe West one. So yeah, it was created in the Europe West one, and then the nothing important name is PostgresDB. It was already there, so we can see it, nothing. Yeah, so we can go ahead and check. Yes, it's completed. Now it's suggesting to populate the database with some sample data, and then connect the for doing that we need to connect to the PostgreSQL database by running the following command. So just copy this and run this command. It's asking for password, and they have suggested to enter the pwd as a password, pwd. Okay, now once connected to database, run the following SQL command to create a sample schema and table. Yes, and after that what we need to do, run the following SQL command to create okay, so let me explain this one also. So it's table, and then they are going to insert some data into the this table, some sample data, 1 2 3 4 records, and so yeah, that we already executed. Now they are asking to, this lab is asking to run the following query, and this SQL query will create a replication and replication slot. So just done. Okay, alter role, replication slot, test replication, this one row, okay, is updated or created. And then after, so that task is completed. Now we are going to create the data stream resource and start replication. So for doing that, so far we have created some data in the Postgres, and we have loaded some data also. Okay, now in this task 2 we are going to create a data stream resource and start the replication. Okay, so it will explain in the later on what we are going to do basically, but first let me copy it. So we need to navigate to the main menu, and then view all products, and under that replication, and then basically we need to enable this data stream. So there are multiple ways, but yeah, we will go with their suggestion, as per their suggestion what they said. Here also will be there. Next, navigate to main menu, view all product, okay, don't show again, got it. And then what it was saying, under view all product, and then analytic, and then data stream, analytics, and then should be here data stream. Okay, and enable it. So we are enabling this data stream API. So almost, yeah, it's completed now. And what it is suggesting to, once it is enabled, this data stream is enabled, then we are going to create a connection with the PostgreSQL. And for doing this, creating this connection, we'll create a connection profile and with the Postgres. Okay, so first of all, connection profile, and then create profile, yes, and then they are suggesting to select with the PostgreSQL, definitely, because we are going to connect with the PostgreSQL. Now for the connection profile name, type this name we need to give, Postgres hyphen CP, and nothing else, everything else will be by default, I think. So reason will be the same, US East 4, no, it's asking for other one, so we will choose the Europe West one, Europe West 1, Europe West 1, yes. And then the IP and port of the Cloud SQL instance created earlier in the task 1. To find the IP, on the navigator menu, click on Cloud SQL, this one. So this one is the Postgres DB, the one we created, and it's asking to copy this public IP. Not this one, okay, yeah. So it's asking to copy the public IP address 196, yeah, it's the same public IP. So just copy it, and then you can go to the second screen, and okay, IP we have it, port, and then the username we need to enter this one, yes, and then enter the password as pwd manually, pwd, and database is Postgres. Okay, nothing else, I think. Yeah, continue, nothing else. Encryption type, define a connection method, click continue, but it's not giving the option to click. Okay, continue, and then connection type, define a connectivity method, allow, okay, continue. Now run test, done. Now create. After this success, we are going to connect with the BigQuery in the next task. So we have done until here. Now we are going to perform this one. Let's copy the name. Meanwhile, it's creating. Then we can increase the screen on console. Today it's very slow. Done. Now we are going to connect with the BigQuery. So go back again, or instead of just click on here and then create a new profile. Where is the BigQuery? Yeah, BigQuery. Give a name of copied one, BigQuery -cp, and then create. No, we need to give the Europe based one. Europe West one, Belgium, then create. Okay, so finally it's connected. So two connections are created, one with the BigQuery CP and other one is the PostgreSQL. Now both are connected. Let's see how it is working now. So it's suggesting to go back to create a stream. So for creating a stream, it's suggesting like create the stream which connect the connections profile created above by defining the configuration for the data to stream from source to destination. Source is PostgreSQL and destination is the BigQuery. So now how we are going to do? So click on the stream and then the create stream. Now go to the stream, here create a stream, and in the create stream we are going to give a name as test stream. Okay, and again it will be Europe West 1, Belgium, Europe West 1, yeah, and then the select Postgres. So this one is the source, right? PostgreSQL, the one we have created, and the destination is BigQuery. Okay, that's what it's suggesting. Select the PostgreSQL for source and BigQuery for the destination, and then continue, and then connection profile. So for the connection profile, define the test source, define and test the source. Yes, test, continue. Now the replication property. So in the replication property, replication slot name is given here. Yes, and specify the publication name, so test publication, and then nothing, it's not saying anything. So select the test schema for replication, test schema, and continue. Now in the destination we will select this BigQuery CP as a destination, then continue, and in that one also we will choose the region, region, and region is selected as already as Europe West 1. That's fine. Now limit stainless limit to 0. Where is the stainless limit? Okay, this one. So should be 0 second. So immediately it will start picking from the source to destination. It will not wait for the whatever the minute, let's say, you have given here. So it will not wait that much. 0 second means immediately it will start picking the data from source to destination for the streaming. Continue validation. Okay, now create and start, then confirm create and start. Okay, click create and start. It will take some time. Meanwhile, we'll see what is the next. Task 3 we'll do something, but yeah, let it finish. But yeah, we can read it meanwhile for the task 3. So in the task 3, view the data in the BigQuery. We'll able to see the data in the BigQuery which was streamed from the SQL to BigQuery. That data we should be visible in the BigQuery. That's what it is saying. So what we'll do, navigate to the BigQuery, and in the BigQuery Studio Explorer we'll go to the dataset and the expand the test dataset. So there will be one dataset with the name of test, and then inside the test one example table was there. If you remember, similar kind of thing we created in the schema for the PostgreSQL, and because it's replicating the data basically, so it will be the same hierarchy also. So in the preview we will able to see the data. That's what it's asking to do. Let's see if it is completed. Yeah, it's completed, but it's starting, and it should show the running, then only we'll able to see the data. Still it's a middle way of creation or streaming the data. Source and destination type is Postgres and BigQuery. So source is PostgreSQL, destination is BigQuery. Source profile is this one. Two connections profile we created, if you remember. One was the Postgres CP as a source profile and BigQuery CP as a destination profile. So two connection profile we have created, and both are being used here, and that is the purpose of our lab. So to basically to stream the data from one PostgreSQL to the other BigQuery. Okay, so it's running, should be running. So it's running now. If you go back here, and it's running, so we are done. We can go ahead, and it's suggested to go. Is there any checkpoint? Yeah, its checkpoint is there. Let it complete. Yep. Now we'll go to the BigQuery. Just search here BigQuery, our favorite database, and done. Nothing. We know about this dashboard example. Yeah, so this is the dataset test, and inside the dataset there is one table with example table, and in the preview you can see the data, but there is no data. Why? Okay, the data should be here, but why data is not there? Click on the preview and we should see the data, but why? If there is CMSs, there is no data to display on the preview tab, you can verify the data using the following command. Okay, because it's not showing here, so we'll see via the command. Yes, in the command at least it's showing now, so it's fine, though in the preview it was not showing, but it's okay. Now in the task 4 it's suggesting to run the following command in SQL Cloud Shell to connect to the Cloud SQL database. So it's already connected. Actually, we haven't terminated the previous connection here, so it's not meaning to run again the connection. It's already connected, so this command is not needed in our case because we didn't close that connection yet. So directly we can copy this SQL query and then run. So it's saying like updated 4 record and deleted 0. What is the syntax error? No, I didn't executed that. Then why it's saying, is there any, I removed that command, then why it's asking? Okay, let me do it again. Yeah, now it's fine. So it's the data is updated now, and we can see the updated data in the table. Yes, so what was the in the example? In the example, it was showing the ID 4, but in our one we have, okay, I think we hit it 2 times, that's why it's showing the 2 double record basically, but not actually the double record. What was the command? In the command, it was inserting 4 more record, ABC and EFGH, those yes, but where is the ABC? Okay, ABC was deleted, so ABC will not be there, so only DEF, these 2 record will be there, and the earlier one was 4, so 6 record should be there. Yeah, fine. And then one more thing, what is updating the column 2 with multiply by 2, column 2, okay, int column means this value 0, 1 and minus 987, that is multiply by 2. Okay, and yeah, so this is what we have now. So 4 record, these 4 record was the old record, and these 2 record is the newly created. If I hit it again, that query, so these numbers will be updated again. And basically this because it's multiplying by 2, so the how many times you will hit this query, it will multiply, keep on multiply here. Yes, so if I run, so it will be updated again. Yeah, so it will keep on adding the new record DF and GHI. Okay, so that's it. We have completed this lab. Yeah, congratulations for completing this lab. Now we can close the this lab. Yeah, leave, close, and this one also close and close. Done. So we can end this lab, give a rating and submit. Thank you for watching this tutorial. See you next time.